With the round of 16 women's singles service with Han Ying of Germany. Oh, Kasumi read that one. Explodes in point two. Check the angle as well, a little bit high from Han Ying, quite straightforward for Kasumi ISHIKAWA, but to go so aggressively off the blocks so early in this match, quite impressive. Clearly done a comprehensive warm-up in the training hall before coming out into the main arena. Oh, once again explosive, this time a little bit more topspin from Kasumi ISHIKAWA. Cross court this time, already variation from the Japanese player, stating her intent here already. It's fantastic play against defense from Kasumi ISHIKAWA. Fantastic control, beautiful style. Watch her stay close to the table. Weight transference, perfect. Comes through in the forehand, cross court again. Attacking that backhand of Han Ying. Oh, a bit snatchy on that one though. And you'll probably see Han Ying stay relaxed, controlled. She'll be consistent. She'll not be worried about the fact that Kasumi's playing some big shots. She'll just stay consistent, stick to her game plan, wait for her own opportunities to attack when they present themselves. These singles matches, of course, best of 7. Variation from Kasumi ISHIKAWA. Slow, spinny balls this time. Mixing up the placement as well. Sometimes out the forehand, sometimes out the back one. That was a little bit short. Short and spinny. Tricky for Han Ying just to adjust for. Mixing it up again. Japanese player attacking fast this time. Plenty of variation. Something that Kasumi's certainly known for in her services, particularly. Plenty of variation in those. Oh, it's class. But once again, Han Ying's experienced enough to know that whilst Kasumi's strong against defense, she just has to wait for her opportunities. Stay patient. Just not find her rhythm though. Unforced errors. 7-2 now. 5-point advantage for Kasumi. Change of serve from Han Ying onto the forehand. Will that create any advantages? Oh, it's a wonderful rally. Both players, fantastic exchange. Forehands, backhands, attack, defense, of course, from Han Ying. Couple of counter topspins there too. Great variation, but so controlled. Kasumi ISHIKAWA chose the right one to accelerate on. Superb table tennis. She's giving no space at all. Kasumi ISHIKAWA staying close to the table, taking the ball early, dominating the rallies here. 10-2, 8 first game points. Oh, she went for the backhand pips smash there, Han Ying. Wasn't to be. 11 points to 3, first game, and a comprehensive start from Kasumi Ishikawa. Kasumi Ishikawa quick to come back to the table for game 2, looking very, very relaxed and very focused. Certainly reflective in that first game performance. She looks as if she's got a really clear game plan. Looked to be plenty of variation, both on the serves and on the attacks, particularly on the forehand side. She's playing all over the table, different spins and speeds. There's the big forehand down the line. But through the first game, we also saw some nice topspin, slow placed topspins, giving Han Ying absolutely no chance to find her rhythm. But is often the case, either when you're an attacking player against defense or a defender playing against attack, which is more often than not. It's about finding that rhythm, and sometimes it takes you longer than a game to just find that rhythm. Get into your groove. And there, for example, Han Ying will take these relatively free points, let's call them. Chalk some more up on the board, create that pressure. Doesn't have to be pretty all the time in terms of big, fancy rallies and fancy shots. Every point counts, especially when you've been dominated in the first game, 11-3. You need to just try to wrestle your way into the match. It's great feeling on the defense from Han Ying there on the pips on the backhand, but Kasumi Ishikawa equal and better to it. Once again there you see the way she's brushing the ball for the spin. Great footwork, look how she's moving around to try to play another forehand. Staying close to the table. Easy mistake this time. And again, Han Ying working hard, chipping away. So service back with Kasumi Ishikawa, number 3 seed here in Astana. Oh, textbook attack against defense. Spinny ball down the middle, into the crossover point or the elbow. You see it here, straight down. Actually, it was a little bit faster than just spinny. That created the opportunity to attack the wings. Very difficult for the defenders in those instances. Excellent play. Last 2 points, you've seen real variation here from Han Ying. Serving from the side. Now attacking herself over the table. Great tactic. A little bit of momentum now in favor of the German. Of course, runner-up in the World Tour Grand Finals last year, 2016 in Doha. So hugely experienced, even in this event, but of course, in events all over the world. Important point that for Kasumi Ishikawa. She shouts and clenches the fist. 8-5 down, wouldn't have been where she wanted to be. Han Ying battling her way into this. Oh, the opportunity was there. She created the chance. Fantastic play on the pips on the backhand. Then the chance to topspin. 7-all. Important sequence. Two serves. Once again, the opportunity's there. Creating the chances, Han Ying. Just not converting. Such small margins could be the difference. She can take confidence from the fact that she is creating the chances. This time forehand serve from the forehand corner. Kasumi not just as relaxed in this game as she was in the first, of course. The score a little bit closer. Body language telling herself to relax, calm down. Positive self-reassurance in the preparation. That's a strong forehand, more focus. She's got herself back into the groove there, Kasumi Ishikawa. As soon as it kind of opens out for Kasumi to play the strong topspin, she suddenly becomes favourite in these rallies. Han Ying's created chances through this game by being close to the table and varying the placement on the pimples. Been able to attack herself. Oh, cut in half that ball. Kasumi goes for the flat hit. See the ball fizzing with spin here. Straight into the bottom of the net, that one. It's great play from Kasumi Ishikawa. She's under pressure there. 9-all. Psychologically, having won the first game reasonably comfortably, of course, to be at 9-all and have lost a little bit of rhythm. Well-constructed point. Sometimes you have to construct the points against defenders. Think through in your mind the patterns. Be patient, construct, be prepared to spin slowly, touch, push a couple, wait for the right ball to attack. Ying's perspective, plenty of variation. This is great, all over the table. Oh, wonderful winner from Kasumi Ishikawa. The bat goes straight down onto the table. The fist clenched. We'll see it again here in the replay. Great footwork, watches the ball closely, right over the table. Weight transfer onto her right-hand side. That's a clear winner, and that's 9-11. 11-9, 2-0 lead now for Japan's Kasumi Ishikawa. Was that a puff of relief from Kasumi Ishikawa? She came back to the table there, survived. Real close second game there. Han Ying, good body language, remaining positive. She can take the fact that she did create chances in that second game. Just a couple of forehands and a backhand in particular at key moments that she didn't convert. She'll want to change that in game 3 here. Good start, good variation on the serve from the German. Once again demonstrating her patience, prepared to work through the rallies, changing the spins, of course on the red pimple side, able to vary the spin, and on the black flat side she can either defend or at times she'll top spin, keep the variation, and I think that's key for both players actually, variation. Lucky net there from Kasumi Ishikawa. She just rolled the backhand top spin. Strong. Long defensive ball from Han Ying. Thought it'd give her the opportunity to create something there, but Ishikawa was composed. Han Ying will keep working, keep chipping away. That one was the float. Kasumi Ishikawa lifts it off the edge. Unlucky Han Ying. I think that's good tactic. Great variation in the defense, but also now and again go for the attack. Kasumi Ishikawa very good, of course, at absorbing the attacks and blocking, but nonetheless Han Ying, I think, does need to vary the topspins with the defense, just to keep mixing it up, if anything, just to keep your opponent guessing, rather than being in one-track mind, one-track action. It was another fast serve from Kasumi Ishikawa, but cross-court this time rather than down the line. Again, a variation important, and attacked at third ball. Difficult there for Han Ying to get round onto the table. She was egging it on to come round. Again, the odd mistake from Kasumi Ishikawa. Perhaps telling herself she doesn't have to go for that one, just spin, build the point. And Han Ying still looks very relaxed, trails 2-0. But we'll know that if she can keep chipping away, stay close, and then take your opportunities when you have them. Just struggling to find any long stretch of rhythm. 5-all. Heavy backspin on that one. Of course, Kasumi Ishikawa, hugely experienced too. World Tour Grand Finals winner back in 2014 in Bangkok. And winner this year, 2017, in Bulgaria. Nice. Forehand cross court. Kasumi, of course, also ranked at number 5. behind 4 Chinese players: Zhu Yuling, Chen Meng, Ding Ning, Lu Shiwen. So the highest non-Chinese player in the world ranking. Han Ying singles timeout. Great attack. She even played the backhand block onto the pips. But Kasumi's just coming right back at her. Amazing forehand. Cross court. Too strong for Han Ying. So 7-7, trails 2-0. Crucial time. Good time for timeout, I feel. What can Ji-Shuk share in terms of a game, perhaps match-changing tactic, observation? So the player who takes the timeout dictates how long it lasts. Should that player come back earlier than the 60 seconds, then the other player is obligated to return to action. In this occasion, it looks like we're using the full time. And Kasumi already coming back anyway. Keen to move on, move forward. A few mistakes in this third game from Japanese player, but nonetheless holds the upper hand. Has the service now, sequence of 2. Plenty of variation. Maybe will we see the fast serve again? Where will she go though? Will she go cross court down the line? It was down the line, but Han Ying got a little bit on it. Bit of backspin, took the topspin from Kasumi Ishikawa onto the net cord and off. A little bit of a reverse serve there, but clipped the net. Retake. Oh, variation. She could round the bottom of the ball. Backspin heavy there. Kasumi serve. So sequence of 2 for Han Ying. What will she do here? Crucial that she wins this one. She goes 3-0 down. I can't really see any way back the way these games have unfolded. Oh, great shot. Bit of risk taken there from Han Ying. Over the table, backhand with the pips, cross court, well executed. Watch the timing. Beautiful. Very important moment to do it as well. Resilience to take that shot on. Oh, but again, Kasumi Ishikawa, she's just so strong in the rallies. How many times has Han Ying found herself a little bit stranded on that backhand side? Strong attacking from the number 5 seed. Nine all. Misses the big forehand there. It was the float from Han Ying, no spin. You have to credit the defender mixing the spins. This will be very interesting now. The number 13 seed, Han Ying, can just pinch this one. She does so. Once again, mistake from Kasumi Ishikawa. Forehand clips the net cord and goes out. Han Ying not doing anything spectacular, but as we've been saying, steady, playing her way into this match and takes the third game. 11 points to 9. Still trails though, 2-1. So this round of 16 match just became one notch more interesting. Interesting, of course, nonetheless, but Han Ying just taking that third game 11-9 brings intrigue. From an attacker's point of view, does it create the doubt? Does it highlight that you're not just as assured as you have been in the first two games? And from the defender's point of view, playing your way into the match, you've secured the third game, having lost the opening two. Feel confident that you're working your way into the match, creating doubt in your opponent. Fascinating. And two mistakes from Kasumi Ishikawa to start game 4. And shouts of joy from Han Ying, confidence from the German. More assured from Kasumi Ishikawa. Body language suggests that's it, that's what we should be doing. But of course, mistakes have crept in. Han Ying has put pressure on, continued to vary, serving from forehand corner this time. Ah, that's a great rally. It's almost like a game of chess out there. Kasumi Ishikawa was constructing it. Han Ying was equal to it. Look at the variation on those spins. Some heavy spin, some less so. Threw in a forehand topspin in the middle as well. Superb play from Han Ying. Variation, she's determined. Consistent as well. Wasn't finding herself caught on the backhand as she has done a couple of times. Oh, but that's a great ball from Kasumi Ishikawa, right down the middle. It's another missed forehand from Kasumi Ishikawa. There's no doubt now that a little bit of rhythm lost. Han Ying does need to capitalise though. And so far so good here. Game 3 and now game 4 leads 4-3. Oh, it was the right thing to do from Han Ying. Play the forehand in and vary it. Maybe she could have placed it somewhere different than into the backhand corner from Kasumi Ishikawa. Equal to it there with the block. Well played from Han Ying. Retrieving some spinny forehands as well as the powerful ones from Kasumi Ishikawa. Playing now as if she's found a little bit more rhythm. Of course, confidence will be up. But certainly worked her way into this. Oh, nearly was. Aggressive from Kasumi Ishikawa. Good variation once again, though. It was the short, spinny backspin serve. Both players almost like a game of chess at times. Thinking through the variation, how to get that advantage. Great play from Han Ying. Forehand attack was good, and the backhand down the line I think was even better. Well placed, change of pace also. See it here. Very well placed down the left-handed backhand of Kasumi Ishikawa. Excellent tactics from Han Ying. Great change. 6-all. Whoa. That must have been heavily cut on the forehand. Heavy, heavy job. Completely through Kasumi Ishikawa. Interesting moments now. The number 3 seed, another mistake. The experience and the patience is paying off here for Germany's Han Ying. Good service. Both players showing their emotion now on points won. Obviously the tension mounting. Kasumi Ishikawa serving 7-9. Han Ying looks really relaxed now. She's flowing. Backhand and forehand chops. Kasumi not just as composed, shall we say, she was in the first 2 games. Could we be going to 2-2? That looks as if it just clipped the edge. Two serves for Han Ying, and 10-8 2-game points. Unlucky. Went for the counter topspin. Was definitely there for the taking. Could she have been a little bit more relaxed and gone for it a little bit more with the 2-point cushion? Perhaps. Looked a little bit stiff. Still has game point though. And the serve. Oh, she went for the forehand. It was the right thing once again from Han Ying. Kasumi Ishikawa safe on the backhand though. Something perhaps for Han Ying to think about. Placement of that forehand topspin. She's coming into the backhand all the time here. Kasumi Ishikawa equal to it. There you see it just hitting the net cord. Going off such fine margins here. It's back to 10-all. Service with Kasumi Ishikawa. Oh, she created the opening. Beautiful topspin. The angle that she got, Ishikawa, across onto Han Ying's forehand. It was high in the air, but it was loaded with backspin. She just pounded it into the net. Third game point for Han Ying. 11-10. Goes with the backhand serve. And the heavy backspin once again on the forehand side, causing Kasumi Ishikawa all sorts of problems. She's lost the focus that she'd had in the first 2 games. Han Ying, fantastic persistence. Look at the spin in that ball. You can see the mark, the brand, spinning, spinning, spinning through. Into the net it goes. Han Ying secures 2 games in a row, games 3 and now games 4, and that's 2-all. So players coming back out for game 5, best of 7. First player to secure 4 games won. It was looking like plain sailing for the number 5 in the world, Kasumi Ishikawa from Japan, against the world's number 13 from Germany, Han Ying. 2-0 she led. Han Ying, tremendous focus and determination to bring it back to 2-0. What a rally to kick us off here. Ah, it's just too long on the backhand again from Han Ying. A couple of times now it's happened. But tremendous opening rally for game 5. That's great variation now. Composed tactic from Kasumi Ishikawa. Spin to the middle, fast again wide. She'd lost that focus on those tactics last couple of games, making a few, let's say, unforced errors. I have to say, great variation from Han Ying though. And more times than not, she looks as if she's going for the heavy spin balls than the less spin. Kasumi putting many into the net as opposed to off the end. Once again into the net. When I say many, it's not many, but when she's making the mistakes, more times than not, it's into the net. The Japanese player. See the technique, look how she's brushing down through that ball with the red pimple side, generating a lot of spin. Oh, Han Ying, I thought she'd done enough halfway through that rally. Great forehand topspin again. Kasumi Ishikawa so relaxed, absorbing that attack. Finally, what a kill ball down the line. Bit of frustration. Stay assured, she's saying, calm down. But that's great play from Han Ying. She's not giving an inch. Defender not submitting any free points, shall we say, making Kasumi Ishikawa work for everything. Great play from both players. Full stretch forehand there, whipping through, generating the extra power. Han Ying on this occasion just couldn't handle. Once again, both players, top rally. You see the difference. Kasumi Ishikawa, totally focused, constructing the points, being patient, choosing the right ball to attack, as opposed to flashing at it maybe a little bit too early, a little bit impatient at times with the mistakes creeping in then. Han Ying's just got to keep going for it. She knows she can come back. 2-0 down previously, back to 2-2, and shows exactly how gritty and determined she is here. Great forehand counter topspin, great variation. Previous rallies all in defensive mode. Not that time. Great winner. Oh, goes right through that one. Needs 4 or 5 steps to go alongside the table. Great power. Also the angle. Look how the ball's going right to left. Even if you were close to it, you would have no chance. Moving away from her opponent. Great backspin there too, though. Short, spinny, tricky. Difficult to deal with. Again, for both players, tactics of variation just seem crucial here. Of course, patience as well. Patience for both players, equally as important. Kasumi Ishikawa, like a boxer, punching those forehands cross court. Again, the variation down into the Han Ying forehand. And it was Han Ying who made the error this time. So aggressive down the middle. She's mixing it up on those attacks. Kasumi Ishikawa. In this game alone, we've seen big balls played down the line, cross court. That one straight down the middle. Advantage of 3 points. Han Ying with a serve, one more of in this sequence. 5-8. She misses the forehand. She's lost the patience here on this one. Unlike her, a spin would have perhaps sufficed. Kasumi Ishikawa, 9-5. Nicely played. Again, patiently played. Oh, that was a great defensive shot there from Han Ying. Sort of spun round the side. Surprised Kasumi Ishikawa. Did manage to get it back. Good finish from Han Ying. 6-10. 1 game point saved. 4 to go. Oh, Kasumi Ishikawa retrieves on the forehand wide. Stops any potential comeback from Han Ying in its tracks. That was a great smash down the line. Not sure Han Ying expected it back. Certainly not placed as well as it did. Well played, Kasumi Ishikawa secures game 5, takes a 3-2 lead. So let's see how game 6 unfolds. Still very, very intriguing. Could still go either way this match. Very much depends for me on 2 things: the variation that each player can bring into the game and the patience that they play with. Both players have shown that when they're patient, can put a series of points together, and equally when impatient, the mistakes creep in. Great forehand topspin from the backhand corner from Han Ying. Almost like an open goal for Kasumi Ishikawa down the line. Went for it, just didn't convert. Oh, great exchange. There again we see the role of patience. Han Ying working away, consistent and solid. Kasumi Ishikawa loses the focus a little bit there. Winner of this match will go through to play Gu Yuting of China. She defeated Mie Hirano of Japan 4-3 in a thriller. Oh, it was like a training sequence, this one. Attack and defense down the diagonal. She chose the right ball here, Kasumi Ishikawa. The one to accelerate on, wonderful. Kind of brushes around the outside of it as well. Creates a little bit of side spin away out the backhand corner of Han Ying. Fast serve and another fast forehand. Oh, it's a great rally. It's like a game of chess once again out there. We've seen it a few times. Placement, tactics, waiting for the right time to attack. And Kasumi Ishikawa assumes a position of power here with a 3-point cushion at 5-2 in game 6. Is she moving closer to securing her place in the quarterfinals? Can she stay patient? That's the key. Han Ying's going to keep coming with variation. Forehands. Now we're into defense again. Well constructed Han Ying. She just won't let Kasumi Ishikawa stroll the end of this match. Still got good positive body language as well. Ah, great change again for Kasumi. She'd done the fast serve down the backhand. This time to the forehand. Must have taken a kick on the table there. Very well played, though, from Kasumi Ishikawa. Variation once again, tremendous. Look how high that ball goes, incredible. She pushes it, just must have clipped the edge. Advantage of 4 points now. Kasumi Ishikawa at 7-3. Great forehand topspin there. Smash almost from Han Ying. Perhaps more smash than topspin, actually. Almost a last-ditch attempt of pulling herself back into this one. 4-7. Ah, tremendous from the Japanese player. The number 5 in the world over the table. early topspins, slow topspins, wide topspins. We're seeing the full array of shots here from Kasumi Ishikawa. Han Ying is giving it everything. But Kasumi Ishikawa just looks to have a little bit too much this time. And with that smash, she certainly shows she means business to see herself through to the quarterfinal. Seamaster 2017 ITTF World Tour Grand Finals. Serving now at 9-4. Game 6 leads 3-2. 2 points for victory here. Oh, desperate forehand topspin from Han Ying. Probably the right choice at that moment to mix in against the defensive play. Serving now though 4-10, facing 6 match points. Misses the forehand smash. Kasumi Ishikawa takes it on the first point on the match points there that she'd led 10-4, 11 points to 4. The last game convincing. She was pulled back there during that match. She's shown her grit and determination. Fantastic play, Kasumi Ishikawa. Good effort from Han Ying of Germany. Didn't probably get her full flow in the match. Tremendous effort to get back to 2-2. But there we see it, confirmation on screen. Kasumi Ishikawa secures games 5.